Okay, so since I last left you, there have been some blanks to fill in. Obviously I'm still really emotional about the abortion, but like most things in life, God takes the ugly and the painful and uses them for His good. And I know that sounds corny, but that's exactly what happened. When I had the abortion, I didn't even tell my parents. And after I went through it, I felt awful. But God used it and that awful decision to make my life right with Him. And I thought I knew what forgiveness was, but I didn't really know until I went through that. And my parents, they were a part of it. I mean, they were hurt, obviously, and they cried with me, but the way they loved me through it all, it was amazing. And that's the rest of the story. And I am still wrestling with Miss Rumford and the administration over our pro-life club. And another insane thing happened this week, although this came way out of the blue. So you know that I'm a social work major, and there's this one class I'm in that is a required part of my coursework, and the head of the department teaches it. It's been great overall, but well, something happened in class this week that you should probably see.
And that is why strong social welfare policy is so critical. Now, with that in mind, I've got a hands-on assignment for you that I think you'll find very energizing. You're probably aware of the new women's health clinic opening in town. You're probably also aware that it has been delayed by some anti-choice zealots who are protesting the clinics offering reproductive choice to women. They've also filed several complaints at recent city council meetings. And as is the normal process, the city council is deliberating whether to allow the clinic to open. So your assignment is simple. I want each of you to write a letter to the city council voicing your approval for a woman's right to choose and urging them to allow the clinic to open and provide their services to the community. Now, I don't need to remind you that the services they provide may be of some help to college students in the area, including yourselves. So I want those letters on my desk by this time next week. You are dismissed.
Professor Dimke?
Yes, Miss McElroy.
Can I speak with you for a minute?
Certainly.
I can't do that assignment.
Why not?
Because writing that letter goes against all of my beliefs. That clinic is going to do abortions, and I'm pro-life.
Well, you certainly have a right to your personal opinions, but this is an assignment, and I expect you to complete it.
Well, why can't I just write a letter expressing my own views?
Because we are dealing with social welfare policy here, Miss McElroy. As a social work major, you are well aware there are many women throughout the country desperately in need of this service, and we are going to support them, not try to deny them their choice. If you want to write that letter in your own time, I can't stop you, but you're not going to do it as part of my class.
But why can't I advocate for adoption?
You either complete the assignment as described, or you lose credit for it. I don't need to remind you that this assignment carries a significant percentage of your final grade in the class.
Professor, you cannot make me advocate for something that I oppose.
Miss McElroy, my professional opinion sets the standards for this class, and as such, I can require you to complete an assignment. That's my prerogative, and that's my charge as the instructor here. Now, whether you choose to do so, that's your prerogative. But that choice will be reflected in your final grade. Clear?
Yes, sir. That's it. that pretty much describes how I was feeling. I mean, I am so done with the professors and the administration trying to silence our pro-life group. I am not going to be handing the dean information on discrimination or just getting angry at Rumford anymore. I'm going to do something. So, until then,